iconic and beautiful. One of these cards that there will never be enough to go around. 03 Exquisite in general is becoming highly desired even for common players, and of course one of the things that really sets off the 03 Exquisite as being part of that immortality from a production standard was the fact that LeBron James just happened to be a rookie that year. So certainly the cornerstone of the 03 Exquisite run are the series of LeBron James rookies that sort of adorn that 03 Exquisite run. And frankly, when we look at all the different Exquisite variants that exist, from like the base RPA up through the limited logos, scripted swatches, and everything else under the sun, the one that we personally feel is the most undervalued and still reigns as probably maybe the best ROI opportunity is this Exquisite Patches variant. These are limited to just 100 made, but that was the highest serial number production of the group, but there's still only 100. This particular example is 98 out of 100, and given the aesthetics, it's a beautiful full pose, not just a headshot. The patch window's attractive. The autograph is in this nice white stripe. Overall, this is just it's just a beautiful card, a beautiful production. If I could own the entire production run of any of them, it would be this one. I would love to have as many of the Exquisite Patches as possible, especially mostly because the price points seemed illogically low. This is still this is still an 03 Exquisite LeBron rookie, for God's sakes. I mean, this is a really important card, and when we compare it to the values of even like a limited logo, which is 75 copies made, it doesn't seem rational. This card isn't infinitely more valuable. So as it sits, I don't know, like, this is just a beautiful investment piece that we're delighted to feature a very nice copy of. Assessed as a 9 by Beckett. We have an 8.5 on corners. We'll do a scan to see if we can see some of the detail, but I would say aesthetically the card looks like a gem mint card. There's a lot of attributes here that look easily gem mint quality. There's no major signs, especially from the front, that suggest that this card isn't worthy of a higher grade. So all told, it's just it really is a good looking card for a 9. Again, assessed as a 8.5 on corners. As always, a good idea to kind of like look at the high-res images on the website, and we'll take our time going around looking at these corners, see if we can discern anything that would render the grade at an 8.5. I'd say from the front it looks considerably better. I think what we have here is probably the rendering of the grade. You have just this subtle, see if I can see it in the glare here. You see there's just a tiny bump to this corner. It's still a sharp corner. If you look at it just like dead on, it doesn't really look like much. But I think that bump there is probably the main cause for what otherwise would seem like a very harsh technical grade. Very, very nice looking card for an 8.5 subgrade there. I think this card could be reviewed potentially, but overall, just a beautiful card. Love the investment opportunity of it. There are never going to be enough of these to go around, and take the opportunities when you have them, because they're becoming fewer and far between.